absolutely nobody saw Tom Brady coming. Although from what I've heard of all the stories is that Brady had the better summer. That's what, have you heard that story or not? That he was.
Bledsoe drops back, rolls right, avoids pressure, takes off up the sideline right by the sticks. He's almost at the line to gain. Collides with Mo Lewis. That hit that we were all here to talk about.
If he only slid.
Only slid. I don't think he saw him.
Dude, you'd be living in a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere right now if he slid right now.
Maybe.
And like
I'd be in like Venice.
Dude, dude, you'd be in like a lean-to somewhere.
I'd probably be in like a trailer in New
certainly
Mexico.
wouldn't have this podcast set up. Look at all this stuff.
Do you believe in like
Incredible.
the butterfly effect of this game, or was Tom Brady inevitable?
Oh, I don't know if he was inevitable. I believe in the butterfly effect.
Was this the most impactful play in the history of the National
How
Football
is it
League?
not?
Mo Lewis hit.
How is it not? And we've tried to have Mo Lewis call into our show, Zoom into our show. He has zero interest in discussing it.
I heard that. Recently
No
came out. Doesn't
interest
care.
in talking about it.
He had a great career
And
with
it's not because I just don't know if he wants to be known for a hit or I don't know what it is. Won't talk about it.
I think it's just
uninterested in having a conversation.
No,
about it.
he made some quotes for a recent an upcoming Belichick Brady book that came out that were pretty much back that up, and I don't blame him. I don't get it. I mean, I'm not mad at him.
What's the answer? Oh yeah, I hit him. Like, see quarterback hit quarterback. If he's going to be this big, Bledsoe this big, what is he, 6'5"? I mean, this dude's not sliding. He's gonna run the risk of me hitting him. I'm gonna unload on him.
And it was illegal.
And I think he
dirty.
doesn't also want to know about he put somebody in a hospital. I'm sure that is not what he really wants to talk about. It wasn't a dirty hit. Look, the helmet is not connecting. They're shoulder to shoulder.
No, it's a clean hit.
He wasn't wrapping, and he wasn't hitting him late out of bounds
All
either.
these goddamn quarterbacks now got to watch this play. I get scared for them because of this play.
Unless there's
when they get all tippy-toey around that thing and they think they're off limits.
Well, Mahomes just in the Chargers game just gave a little shoulder while he was
a lot of people are thinking that he's using the advantage of you can't hit the quarterback to his advantage. But all quarterbacks need to watch this play unless you're the backup who wants an opportunity of a lifetime.
We'll just be ready.
And again, the fact that we're making a play that we just talked about, that we see all the time in the NFL, and quarterbacks are taught to avoid in the NFL, that looks just like any other. Again, it's not like helmet, oh, that was dirty.
No.
Or it wasn't like, oh, he was out of bounds. Or, oh, well, it's not like it was like a 3-touchdown game where this was cheap because he was taking a shot. That he just like, hey, man, this game's over. What are you doing? No, like that this was just a run-of-the-mill moment. The fact that we're sitting and you're asking me that question, is this the most important play in the NFL's history? And I'm saying with everything in the history of the NFL, I did not stutter. I've said yes, because your question about is Brady inevitable or not, obviously we'll never have the answer to that question, but you have to assume definitely not inevitable in New England. Like if Brady just kept going on his merry way, I don't think there would have been a moment where it's just like, we're going to bench the $100 million quarterback
Drew
to see
Bledsoe
what
was
this
a
kid's
god.
got him.
He was a god in New
Big time.
England.
Well, he took them to the Super Bowl a few years before. And so for me to say that is a testament to Brady's greatness and the greatness of folks like yourself and Gronk and Belichick and everybody else, from Brewski to, everyone else that we mentioned here, Seymour, Willie McGinnis, all Vrabel, everyone else as a collective and as individuals to take this moment and build on it, from the Kraft family as well. Belichick, name them all. Pioli, anybody who was in that front office, that everybody with this moment built off of it, built their careers, jackets, rings, busts, makes it a sliding door butterfly effect moment. That, yeah, man, I had no idea. Again, I did the highlight until I redid SportsCenter.
You know what I just thought of when you were saying that?
Yeah.
I basically had like you narrating little Simba.
Yeah.
Coming over the
being
kingdom.
held up. Yeah, sure.
I think that's what this play was.
Could be that. The Lion King. There he is. Look at that guy with all those rings, man.
Yeah, right.
The freaking goat. And there's no argument. There's no argument. And I know Mahomes might make one later in the day. And that would turn, if that happens, that would turn into the LeBron Jordan argument that we hear about in the NBA all the time.
But let's not forget, man.
again.
Tommy went 10 years without even sniffing it again, or he went to two Super Bowls.
It was undefeated season.
Yeah,
The gap's crazy.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You got to go to a lot of soupies.
That was that one in Indianapolis where
I was there.
Where Eli dropped that one in Manningham's lap. By the way, Arch threw one very similar to that in that Texas-Ohio State game that I was thinking, oh, man, this was going to be my day where Ohio State ate it because I root against them significantly every single time.
Especially your Manning,
and of course the moment in Minnesota as well. But you got enough, man.
We got enough.
I know, but it's greedy. You want more.
What were your thought of these Pats this year? Before you?
This year?
Yeah.
I mean,
2001.
Listen, like, good luck to him. Obviously, who knew? Nobody knew. Like, good luck to him. Bledsoe was the $100 million man, and Belichick was, in year 2 coming from. Obviously, they bounced Pete Carroll a couple of years before for a guy that, was Parcells' guy who had some run in Cleveland, but was also known for doing things his way. And then it wound up being the highway, So nobody knew. Nobody knew that Richard Seymour was going to be a Hall of Famer or Brewski was going to be such a heart and soul or your guy Vrabes right there,
head coach.
would be. But McGinnis obviously was a guy that we knew was a significant threat on defense, but absolutely nobody saw Tom Brady coming. Although from what I've heard of all the stories is that Brady had the better summer. That's what, have you heard that story or not? That he was, then training camp, he was showing some stuff that he was
They were saying
better.
that. They said he started as third and then he got put into the backup role.
Clearly, they're not going to. You can't. This second-year guy, 6th round pick, 199th overall, so good. He's going to take the job from the guy that we just gave a 9-figure contract to. Like that wasn't going to happen.
No.
Which is why when Belichick did stick with Brady, that took some serious church bells, man.
That's crazy. I think about that a lot.
Ernie Adams tells us before the Super Bowl, because there was the Drew Bledsoe controversy,
because
right?
Bledsoe came in and had to wrap up the AFC Championship game.
It's the Steelers.
Ernie said that,
which is, by the way, a very Jalen Hurts Tua situation from college football years later.
Ernie said they didn't think about it twice. They knew Tom was the guy in the Super Bowl, not a question.
Oh,
so that was all of a media story about going to the Super Bowl, whether Drew was going to play or whatnot and all that.
But it still takes some cojones.
Oh, absolutely.
To do that.
Well,
absolutely.
Like certainly when you thought you've done it once already to say we're sticking with Tom, not going back to Bledsoe, and that was tough enough and enough of an issue to be discussed that you've turned a page from, that you then had to do it again.
Yeah.
That you then had to reassert. Could not have been easy. Certainly when another guy is hurt, but for Bledsoe to basically $100 million contract, lost my job. Now I'm going to come in, I'm going to beat Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship game when pressed into service. Unreal.
That was huge.
And really unbelievable.
It's worth noting here, started 1-3, won 8 of the last 10. And we know how the season ended, but slow start and you can still win a Super Bowl like you guys did that one year, Jules.
We did. We started 1-3 in, I believe, 18 or 16.